She slammed her SUV straight through my wooden ranch gate again. Dust flying, music blasting, pretending like she didn't even see it. I stood there holding the broken latch in my hand, my jaw tight. That was the third time this month. She yelled from her window, "You can't block a public road," and sped off, leaving tire marks all over my land. Public road? This was my ranch, 10 acres, fenced, deeded, and registered under my family's name for 40 years. But ever since that woman, Karen Wilson, moved into the new HOA developed community next to my property, she's been acting like she owned half the county. She started with petty things, notes on my mailbox, fake HOA warning papers taped to my fence, even calling the sheriff once because my cows were too close to her view. I let it go at first, trying to stay calm. My wife said, "She's just looking for attention. Mark, don't feed it." But when she started using my private gate as her shortcut to the main road, things crossed the line. She'd drive through every morning, crushing my gravel path, waving at my security cameras like it was all a joke. That morning, I decided to stand right by the gate. As soon as I heard her engine, I raised my hand, motioning her to stop. She slowed down, rolled her window halfway, and said with that fake smile, "You don't own this land anymore, Mark. The HOA said they're working on expanding the easement. You should be grateful." I stared at her. "The HOA doesn't own a single inch of my ranch," I said, calm but burning inside. She smirked, tossed a folded piece of paper at my boots, and drove right through the gate, snapping it clean off again. I picked up that paper. It was another fake HOA enforcement notice signed by her. No official seal, no signature, just her name in bold letters like she was the law. That's when I decided I'd had enough. I wasn't going to argue anymore. I wasn't going to shout or complain. I just said one line under my breath as I looked at the busted gate and spinning tire marks. "All right, Karen, drive through it one more time. Let's see what happens." The next morning I woke up before sunrise. The air was cold and still, just the way I liked it. I grabbed my toolbox, a few steel spikes I'd been saving for fence work, and my welding gloves. The old wooden gate was beyond repair anyway, so I built something new, something Karen wouldn't be expecting. By noon I had replaced the broken fence, with a low steel bar that blended perfectly with the dirt road. I welded heavy-duty spikes underneath, set to pop up if anything rolled over it too fast. It wasn't a trap, it was a protection measure, just like the kind used on ranch properties to stop trespassing vehicles. Legal, safe, and clearly marked. I even put up a sign, "Private ranch property. No HOA access." My wife looked at me from the porch. "Mark, this won't end well." I smiled a little. "It'll end right."